Hell nah. My bad, I was just answering the title to this video. Could you survive these video games? Hell nah again. Today we're gonna be talking about video games I genuinely believe none of us could survive. At least anybody watching this video. And me myself, I ain't gonna lie. Really quickly, I got this video idea from the YouTuber Q-Pack. He did something similar with why you won't survive these, I think it was horror movies or some shit. But I wanted to add my spin on it and video games. So yeah, let's get it. Now, I'm gonna try to stick to the realistic plane because if I'm talking about Star Wars and fucking Batman, we're in a whole entirely different universe. I'm gonna try to stick to the realistic video game part of the universe. So games like The Last of Us, Silent Hill, even though that's slightly leading on to the what the fuck is going on part, but you get what I mean. We're not gonna be talking about games like Mario. First off, let's start off with an instant classic, The Last of Us.
The number of confirmed deaths has passed 200. The governor has called a state of emergency.
There are hundreds and hundreds of bodies lining the streets.
Panic spread worldwide after a leaked report from the World Health Organization showed that the latest vaccination tests have failed.
We've all had this question whether or not we can survive a zombie apocalypse. You know you ain't surviving that motherfucker. Now, if you genuinely think you can survive a zombie apocalypse, I'm not talking Plant vs. Zombies. Even that motherfucker, I think we probably won't be able to survive. I know not to cheat off your test. I ain't gonna lie. First things first, if you're not in the military or you know one of them doomsday motherfuckers preparing for the world to end, then I genuinely think you're fucked. And due to my YouTube analytics, I don't think you guys fall under that rank. So, buddy, you're not surviving that shit. The Last of Us cordyceps zombies aren't your usual slow walkers, you know, like The Walking Dead. If they hear you, nigga, they gonna chase you. And some of them might even explode and make your life worse. Just like motherfucking creepers in Minecraft. I'm gonna keep it a stack. If The Last of Us was real, you wouldn't survive that shit, period. Now let's answer the why. Because I know a bunch of y'all out there like, oh yeah, I can survive that shit. I'm gonna just name off a few zombies real quick from The Last of Us. Runners. These motherfuckers are fast, aggressive, and they hunt in packs. You ain't escaping. Stalkers. Personally, my least favorite. Like, I ain't gonna lie, these motherfuckers are the reason why I put the game down half the time. Cause like, what the fuck is you doing hiding back there? Why are you so damn smart? They hide in the shadows and ambush you. Now, if you not Ellie or Joe, this is real life. You ain't got that little crouch sneak hearing effect the motherfuckers got that they can hear it. And even with that, it's hard to hear these stalkers because they know how to be silent and creepy. And if they get you, let me tell you something. They get you, nigga, they gonna get you. They gonna get you. And you ain't gonna like it. Flickers, you know.
Oh my God, bro.
They might be blind, but they use echolocation. They like the Daredevil of fucking zombies. One touch. Let them get close to your motherfucking ear. They in that shit out like it's Burger King, nigga. Bloaters. These those fat motherfuckers that be doing lifting contests and shit. Only zombie form. These are walking tanks that shrug off bullets. You think your little pew pew, your little American rights is gonna help you in this situation? Think again, buddy. And guess what? They don't just shrug off bullets. They also throw toxic bombs. Talk about shamblers. They're very similar to the bloaters, but when you finish killing them, they explode in acid. So it's like you have all of that bad thing, and then if you finish killing these motherfuckers, they also explode? What the fuck? That's just fucking lovely. And the Rat King. I ain't talking about Ninja Turtles. A mega infested boss fight that you probably won't even make it to in real life. Let's keep it a stack. This motherfucker is combined with like 20 different type of zombies alone. You're not surviving that shit. Now, you might use the excuse of,
well, there's a bunch of survivors in The Last of Us. Look, there's camps and shit.
First of all, the infection is airborne, so it's in the air half of the time in some areas. The infected are fast. They are fast. They don't have stamina. They can keep running forever. And you know your fat ass is not keeping up with. We already induced with Burger King and McDonald's every day, nigga. You run for 5 minutes, you're cooked, and they still running. We have limited supplies. So yeah, you can stay in the crib for what, a week or two, but you know your fat ass is running out of food in a week or two. And this is real life. We don't have infinity Molotov cocktails. Y'all niggas are not that smart to craft a pipe bomb or any of that. And the worst part, which I think probably the worst part in all of it, humans. We ourselves are probably the worst of it. Like, yeah, you might be able to survive the zombies somehow, but then you got to go through humans. Some might say it's the worst type of creature. Long story short, you're not gonna be Joel or Ellie. You'll be the same guy. They didn't even make it to the game plot. You know how they started in the intro? Them motherfuckers getting stomped and eaten out. That's you. Nigga, that's you. Another NPC on the ground that Ellie gets her crafting loot from? Now let's talk about Silent Hill. I think if you are too scared to even play a video game, how do you think you're gonna be able to survive that in real life? Silent Hill isn't just a place, it's a personal nightmare factory. You think, yeah, I could survive a few fogs and this, that, and the third. Nigga, the place is built to fuck you up. It's built to fuck with you. It's whatever you're scared of, that's the place right there, nigga. It's a personal fuckery machine. It's fucking you up. That if you end up there, it's because the town decides it's time to absolutely fuck up your life. You see them little fogs? That shit ain't just for aesthetic. That eerie thick fog. Yeah, it's hiding things, nigga. Terrible things. You can barely see 5 feet ahead of you, but the monsters, nigga, they could see just fine. And the siren, when it goes off, the town switches to hell mode. And now you officially have 0 chances of survival. My best thing is, if you ever end up in a situation like that, just grab a little pew-pew. Just do yourself a favor. The monsters are personalized for maximum terror. They aren't just random horror creatures either. They are manifestations of your own guilt, fears, and repressed trauma. I know everybody out there has one thing they're either guilty about or scared of or has trauma of. Now imagine that, but you gotta relive it times 10. Oh, you ain't surviving that. It's like the game, you might somehow survive the physical realm, but you're fucked. Mentally, everything else, you surviving physically is probably worse than you being dead. And this one, you can't see anything until the town and game feels like, yeah, it's about time you get to see some crazy shit. Unlike other horror games, running away isn't an option. The road's gone, blocked, endless loops. You just suffer that thing, you think you survived it? Nah, nigga. You right back at it. Fuck is you talking? You could walk for hours and hours and end up in the same exact spot. The town is literally just fucking with you. They just having fun with your dumb ass. And it just shifts without even letting you know. It just does what it feels like, TBH. 1 second you in a normal building, and the next you in a rusted hellscape with bleeding walls. You have arachnophobia? Oh, GG's, buddy. You might be eating with spiders. Objects move, doors disappears. Nothing makes sense. You think you're safe until suddenly you're not. As I said, even if you somehow survive, Silent Hill doesn't just let you walk free. Best case, you escape physically, but you ain't going to escape mentally. Worst case, you were dead the whole time. Or you were the monster. Or you became the next pyramid head. Who knows? So if you're still telling yourself, man, I don't think I can still survive Silent Hill. Fuck no. The town knows your worst fears, traps you in them, and doesn't let you go. You either lose your mind, you lose your life, or you lose your soul. Bars. Honestly, I say just like you ain't, like just X that shit out. Like you think you could possibly survive The Last of Us? Nah, you ain't surviving this shit though, that ass. Now let's switch to a lighter topic that I still think you can survive. Minecraft. Now, yeah, you might be like, well, that isn't the most realistic. It's a block game where everybody is chopping up blocks with their hands and shit. My point exactly. Let's say Minecraft was real life, right? Realistic texture packs. First of all, you ain't gonna be chopping up trees with your hands, nigga. That ain't happening. Yeah, you might be a carpenter or whatever. Let's say you're smart enough to know how to build shit. You watch enough of those guys who build stuff with their hands, build a whole town and house with their hands. Let's say you've learned that. Okay, you build your little nice hut. Let that motherfucker hit 8 o'clock. Let that motherfucker even sniff 7 o'clock. You gonna be seeing big ass spiders, dead fucking skeletons who have the aim of 12-year-old hackers with aimbot. Zombie. A long ass Slenderman looking nigga who gets mad at you just for looking in his eyes. Creepers who don't say a single thing until they right behind you. And then you think, well, you know, I'm gonna just dig a tunnel. Let me go down. Nigga, what the fuck? The time you accidentally dig the wrong thing. You dig a silverfish, you're dead. You run out of hunger, you're dead. You don't sleep enough, you're gonna have flying creatures trying to kill you. You're dead. Safe to say, you're dead regardless. Now let's go to Subnautica. See, that world tricks you. It starts off with peaceful blue skies, clear water, a very colorful fish swimming by you. You think, yeah, I got this shit. This shit light. I'm gonna build a little cool underground base. I'm gonna explore and become a survival specialist. This nigga FlashDust don't know what the fuck he talking about. Hell no. Nigga, this ain't Finding Nemo. This shit is stranded alone on alien ocean planet where everything low-key wants you dead. The ocean is terrifying and you were pathetically underprepared. First off, you crash land on an alien planet with nothing but a tiny escape pod and a fire extinguisher. You have zero experience with the deep sea survival. No training, no scuba certification. You just rocking with the vibes. You don't even know which fish would feed you and which one would poison you on sight. Also, your oxygen is super limited. The deeper you go, the worse it gets. At first, things seem manageable. Cute little fishy. Is that Nemo right there? I found his dumbass. Few stalkers that steal your stuff. Some annoying biters. I could wash that off. You start thinking, hey, maybe I can survive this thing. FlashDust really don't know what the fuck he's talking about. And then you go deeper. The ocean gets darker. Ambient noise gets worse. Pressure and literally kill you without the right gear. Wait, whoa, what the fuck did I just see moving in the dark? It's probably Leviathan. Leviathan equals instant regret. The biggest reason you won't survive Subnautica, the giant, horrifying, nightmare-inducing Leviathan. Reaper Leviathans, the nope fish. The thing that screams like a demon, swims faster than you, and will grab your vehicles and fiddle with it like a fucking toy. You think you can outmaneuver it? Nigga, you can't. You're slow, fragile, like a little snack. If you hear its roar, it already knows where you are. You're cooked, nigga. Just accept your fate. The ghost Leviathan, silent but deadly, lurks in the deepest parts of the ocean, waiting for you to get comfortable before appearing out of nowhere to ruin your day or night. And the worst part, it doesn't stop chasing you for a very, very long time. So you're gonna have to get some swimming in. And it's like the worst part is it doesn't even roar. It's not stupid enough to give away its position. You might be swimming thinking, oh, man, I'm chilling. What the fuck is that? You're cooked. Now you might be like, well, I'm just not gonna swim to the deepest parts of it. You know, I'm just gonna stay on the surface part. Keep eating my regular fishies. Nigga, how you gonna survive? You need resources, which you get from the deeper parts of it. You're gonna get bored of just the regular fishy. You're gonna get bored of just staying in one spot. But as soon as you get bored and start to explore, you're cooked, gang. And I think the worst part about this is you're all alone. No wolfies, no other humans, no backup, no NPCs. No one is coming for you. If you get lost, that's it. No respawns, none of that. You're done. The planet doesn't care. If something attacks you, drags you into the depths, and eats you whole, that's just another day in Subnautica. Now let's talk about why you wouldn't survive Five Nights at Freddy, or as some like to call it, FNAF. Love me my little trusted Dr. Pepper. Let's say you're down on your luck and you took a $4 an hour night shift at a creepy ass rundown pizzeria. First things first, the office is a death trap. Your only defense, 2 weak metal doors and security camera systems running on a motherfucking potato Wi-Fi. You think McDonald's is bad? Get a load of this motherfucker. So if you panic too much, the doors will just stop working. Imagine trying to survive a serial killer, but you can only defend yourself for 20 minutes. Them little animatronics, them robots, they out for blood. Freddy, or as I like to call that nigga King Von Freddy, he a silent killer who waits until the power is out to strike. Bonnie stares into the camera like a disappointed parent. What's jump scaring you? Chica, okay, you might be like, this fine shit, she ain't gonna do nothing to me, psych, nigga. That mother, she lurks in the kitchen. You thinking she cooking you a little sandwich? Nah, she plotting on your demise right over a nasty, stale-ass pizza. Foxy, you blink a second, that motherfucker's on the opposite side of the fucking hall. Golden Freddy, that motherfucker, he don't even follow the rules. Nigga does what he wants. He just randomly appears and deletes you. Like when he feels like it, TBH. And you say, oh well, I'm just quit. I'm gonna just walk out that motherfucker. How do I tell you, gang? You might be like, screw this, I'm leaving. But nope, the door locks from outside. The boss, nowhere to be found. No HR, no backup. Just you, a fan, and your impending doom. And even if you survive a night, you be forced to come back for night 2, where everything is even worse. This is the real world. Nigga, you're broke as fuck. You got no other job applications but this. So it's either do this shit or die from starvation. In the outside world, it ain't, you dig what I'm saying? Now let's talk about GTA 5. Online to be specific. This could really go for almost any GTA game. Now I know GTA 5 is kind of a replica of LA, but this is LA with no rules, crazy motherfuckers in it, and a shitload of weapons. You ever been in a GTA 5 server? Man, you look at a player wrongly and you're dead. If you're an NPC in GTA Online servers, every day is a prayer. Every day is war. Because if you could be walking down the street, a motherfucker just feel like, I don't like the way you look, I'm gonna just shoot you. And what's gonna happen? They're gonna get a little 1 star and just call Lester to call it off. So your death was for nothing. You're like, well, I'm gonna just avoid the players as best as I can. Yeah, good luck with that, buddy. Have you seen these crazy fuck niggas? They just drive on a beach for just killing niggas for fun. You wouldn't survive GTA online or offline. Let's talk about Among Us. You're trapped with 5, 6 other people on a floating little space thingy-majig, and you all have some tasks to complete, but there's one killer amongst you all, or 2 if it's your unlucky day. Now you have no clue who it is, and everything is working against you. Nobody knows who it is, and half of the time you have tasks that are way across the map from other people. You get killed, nobody will notice. You could think, hey, that's my friend Jake. That's my friend Jake. He ain't gonna kill me, Jake. We besties. Yeah. That nigga Jake plotting on you for the perfect time. All you hear is that iconic stabbing noise, and it's game over. Now you might say, well, I'm gonna just stick with somebody. I'm gonna just stick with the group. First of all, if you don't complete your task, you're fucked. You're gonna die. If you stick with the wrong person, you're fucked because you're gonna die. And this is realistic version. You say, well, we found who the killer is. Let's just vote him out. How do I tell you again? You're gonna die. The killer is not just gonna let you scot-free like, yeah, guys, you got me. I'm gonna just walk out this motherfucking spaceship and kill myself. You're dead regardless, twin. How do I tell you? Next on the list, we have Until Dawn. Now, this is a game I recently just played and I really liked. I'm not gonna lie. But this is the game I genuinely think you can survive. Now, in the game, it is possible for you to be able to save all characters, quote unquote. Yeah, you survive the psychological and ridiculous tortures that Josh puts you through. And yeah, it turns out, oh, Josh isn't actually a killer. He's just fucking a lunatic. Until you find out you're living on a planet with these ugly ass demigorgon looking ass motherfuckers, and they're ready to kill you. And you might be like, yeah, I'm gonna just burn them. I'm gonna just burn them and kill them. Nigga, this ain't a video game. This is real life. You ain't got no plot armors. You ain't got no, well, if I die, I could just rerun it back 500 times, nigga. Hell no. They are faster than you. They can sense you. They can smell you. They can hear you. And I promise you, you won't be able to hold that still as fucking Sam, whatever the hell her name was holding still in that game. Because as soon as they get in your face, it's human nature. You gonna either scream, move, jump, and they just gonna rip your head off. That easy. You're done. Well, I'ma just escape the mountains. I'm good. Nigga, fuck the mountains. You're living on the same planet as these ugly ass motherfuckers who are just gonna keep evolving. And it's not just like you kill these off and that's the end of it. Nah, they could infect you. They could infect and spread. They're gonna spread that shit and it's gonna take over your world. Next on the list, NBA 2K. And last but not least, Sims. This is a game where you don't even have control of your life. Anything you think you could do to escape, ain't shit you could do about it. That motherfucker above has all the control. If he feels like, man, let me just take this nigga's doors away. Let me take everything he has, his food, and let him starve. Ain't shit you could do about it. But just sit there and look.
If they bit so toys!
Keeper, you move. What, Genie?
If they bit so toy!
You literally don't have control of your life. You just gotta pray to God you have a semi-sensible person controlling you. Let's say it's just a little girl just wanting to build a family in Sims 4. Well, it's your lucky day. Unless it's a YouTuber who's playing experiments with you. How long can this Sim 4 character survive before he dies with no food? Yeah, you're fucked, gang. Ain't shit you could do about it. You think, oh, it's just a lovely game? Oh, where I could just grow up in 5 seconds and build a family and live my whole life in 10 minutes? Nah, nigga. That's if the game creator decides. It's all about faith. You don't have any control. You're cooked regardless. But yeah, those are games you won't be able to survive. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if any of them you actually genuinely believe you can survive, and let me know why or how you would survive. Anyways, until next time, I'm gonna catch y'all boys in the next one. Toodles.